Everybody wanna know who's the GOAT, nigga. Michael, LeBron, or Kareem, nigga. Bill Russell, he a gold digger. Magic Bird, gold figure.
They know I'm in tune. Whole click on the move. I win, never lose. Whole game in the news. Brooklyn trash talk. Brooklyn trash talk. Brooklyn trash talk. Brooklyn trash talk.
Kyrie cross him up. Golden State put the threes on him. That's triple-double Russ. Giannis in the Bucks. Game on the line. Hoodie Mellow in the clutch.
Brooklyn trash talk. Brooklyn trash talk.
Once again, live from Brooklyn, it's the Trash Talk Podcast. And we start now.
All right, so what y'all think is the biggest injury that's going to impact the playoffs?
I feel like Steph Curry injury.
Steph injury. All right, well, we got to see.
The first round, they might get away with it, but if he don't come back healthy in the second round, they're gonna have problems in the second round.
I agree. What do you think?
I think it's deeper than that because when he came back last time, he fucked up his knee. When they lost to Cleveland, he wasn't the same anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's coming back or not. I don't know. It depends if he comes back 100%.
How he coming back?
Because if he comes back and he's not 100%, it's still no difference. Because it's scary for Golden State right now. That's just my personal opinion.
And then the last two seasons moving around, so he don't know who we gonna play. What do you think, CT?
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I think Golden State is going to be probably the best possible scenario with Steph out just because of the role players they have. I don't think Steph is going to play a big role in how they perform because they're still going to make it the first and second round without Steph. They're going to need Steph come conference and finals.
So you think they could, because right now it'd be 3 seed, you think they could beat Portland just KD?
I think so, just because of the way they match up, because I don't think Portland has
So who was the 2 seed?
They're the 2 seed. It's 2-3. 2-3 is second round.
Oh.
And it looked like 1-2-3 looked like it's gonna stay where it's at.
Don't get me wrong.
Let's Portland 4.
Portland playing ball right
They would
now.
have to go on the
Like, that front court is
That's
vicious.
what I'm saying. They playing really good, and they beat them twice without Steph in there. So we'll see.
They played Portland twice in the playoffs. Steph was half hurt. They still won. I don't have no faith in Portland. This is my personal opinion. Portland didn't get no better.
They said it was hurt though, right?
But the first time they played, he wasn't on the team. Last year he was hurt. Yes, last year he was hurt. I give you that.
They got better.
What you think, though?
You don't need Steph for the first two rounds.
Right.
I feel like they can win those easily.
That's the first
Second
round.
round,
Agree with me.
Portland?
Not watching the games, man.
What you think?
I think Golden State could beat them in 5.
What was the biggest injury this season?
What you think about Steph's impact? Like, do you think that Golden State need him back right away, or he could just chill to like the conference finals?
I think it could be a problem.
You said what?
Say it again, bro.
If they play Minnesota in the first round, it could be a problem for them.
That could be challenging.
Especially if Jimmy Butler comes back.
It depends who their first round matchup is.
Probably either Utah or Minnesota.
Yeah, that's it. Well, we don't. That's what I'm saying. We gotta see. It's shuffling around. That's why we're gonna see what happens. All them teams 4 through 8 is 1 game, 2 games separating. So.
If you was Golden State, who would you win in the first round?
Utah,
Jazz.
hands down. Utah, hands down.
You still got Kevin Durant though.
That's what I'm saying. Utah, hands down.
Regardless who you play, you still got Kevin Durant.
This is a matchup.
And we'll see.
Nightmare.
Yeah, you still gonna have
nobody can match
You
up.
still gonna have Draymond.
And we gotta see if Clay's on.
You got Swaggy P. Don't forget about my son Swaggy, boy.
I don't know about Swaggy.
Don't forget about my son Swaggy, boy.
We gonna see the
Philly and who in the first round?
Indiana. I would take Indiana without Embiid. But
Nah,
you said 2 to 4 weeks. What you said?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the matchup I feel like is going to be the biggest loss in terms of the injuries right now. 'Cause, you know, we got the Kyrie who's out. We got Steph who's out. We got Embiid who's out.
John Wall's out.
Wall is out. But, everybody, I believe, are able to hold their own except the 76ers because I think they really need Embiid, especially
that's their best player.
with the fact that they got my man Fultz coming back.
Yeah, I really wanted to see how they would do all together, but
Yeah, and he still has to find his lane. You know what I mean? Like, he's still trying to, figure out his chemistry within that team. And it's going to be hard to do when you ain't got all the key pieces there. So that would be my pick for the biggest impact on the injury for the first round.
The Sixers was looking good, but
yeah,
I ain't have to be in Cleveland or Toronto, but they was looking good. But Joel Embiid missing he a fun player to watch.
Yeah.
I think that's his first playoffs. He a fun player. He a fun player to watch. I think that would have been dope.
Mm-hmm.
John Wall, they eating their words because Washington, some of them was talking shit that they playing better without him.
He's coming back?
Not. Yeah.
He suited up tonight, but he ain't play.
But I would say this: if Indiana falls to 6, I would take Philly over Washington.
Without John Wall or with John Wall?
46 would be Cleveland and Sixers.
Without Embiid.
Cleveland and Sixers.
3-6, yeah. Be 3-6.
Gotta be Cleveland's easiest matchup.
Yeah, in fact.
4 and 5 is
4 or
Indiana.
5. I'm saying
So you would
Washington
take Indiana over
I agree
Washington with John Wall?
Yeah, I'm saying like right now because you know what I'm saying the Wizards are playing good ball and they only 3 games behind right now, or like 2.5 games behind Indiana with 7 games left in the season. So Indiana's playing good. They was at 3 at one time. They then dropped to 5. So if they can stay at 5, then I believe, like you said, like I think Indiana may have enough to get through that first round.
Yeah.
But if they drop to 6, I'm definitely taking Philly over Washington.
One of the biggest injuries that I feel like we overlooking, I don't know if it's an injury at this point. Kawhi Leonard.
If he comes back and he's good.
Now, if he comes back,
It's a
that
different
shakes
story.
everything up.
Okay.
Because nobody want to see them in the first.
Nobody.
But do we
I
just
think
lose Marcus?
he's done with
No,
the
he's
Spurs
back tonight.
completely.
Think he's done?
Damn.
I think he's done with the Spurs.
I think he
Because
should try
every
to get it back.
day you look at it, somebody taking a shot at him. It was Ginobili the other day.
Tony Parker,
Yeah.
that was fucked up.
Too much teammates throwing shots at him.
I told you, like, at this point, he's chilling, to me personally. He's chilling.
Even his college coach came out of nowhere talking about, Kawhi played through all injuries, so I don't know what's going on.
That's fucked up.
I don't think he want to be there.
He chilling. The fuck he got nothing to prove in there.
Well, he be the first. I ain't never heard nobody got a problem with the San Antonio
Yeah,
system.
this is the first time.
Everybody wants to go there.
Because he
And
not
Marcus had a problem last year.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, true. The Marcus didn't want to be there no more. They had to talk him down. And Kawhi let him play a young swaggy nigga on the low. We don't know.
Tony Parker had problems before.
Yeah, he did. He definitely had problems with
He
it.
popped in and on the play.
It just gets swept. Certain shit gets swept under the rug. They don't highlight it because, yeah, that is true. Tim Duncan, we heard that it was a chance Tim Duncan was going to go to Orlando. So we don't know if the organization is as strong as it seems. They just know how to pull niggas back in, I guess.
It's out.
Yeah, now that the cat's out the bag because Tim Duncan was going dead. You know what I'm saying? So LaMarcus wanted out.
If it wasn't for the simple fact that Doc Rivers told him at the meeting that wives do not fly on planes, Tim Duncan would have been an Orlando Magic.
What don't fly on planes?
Wives.
Oh.
The wives don't fly on planes.
Oh.
That is not funny.
So he promoting adultery? Okay. So, I mean, side bitches on the plane. I'm confused. What that mean?
I mean, Doc Rivers had that side chick, so you know how that go.
But
It's gonna be interesting down the stretch. That's why we're gonna do this next week. The playoff preview.
yeah, we're gonna do the playoff review because the playoffs
By
gonna
the
be.
time next week come, we'll know at least a little bit more because all of these games separated by a game and a half.
Yeah,
one game.
everything be tightened up with know the seed and know who's playing who.
Right now, you got
know who's
Oklahoma
coming
City
back.
playing San Antonio, and depending on who wins.
I don't know
it'll
if
switch.
Toronto want to see Bucks in the first round. That's gonna be a dog.
That's gonna be a dog fight.
Yeah.
Giannis?
Last year they had him too.
Yeah, but they didn't have Bledsoe, and then Parker back now. Parker didn't play last year. He got hurt. And then he didn't play.
And like he said, if Kawhi comes back, Portland don't want to see Spurs.
You don't want to see his Spurs. You don't want to see his Spurs.
This could be good.
I think
Might be the best first round.
I love the first round. I always love the first round because you get
First round is
the
fun.
first round. You
You
get
know
a
what it
game every. You're watching basketball
Every
every
day.
day.
But before, it used to be trashing the East.
Last year was trash. Last year, I would say the first
When you
round
say
was
chat, it depends because other people be fighting. Not everybody got swept. You know, like when you
Golden State swept through the.
No, he said East. He said East.
Oh, East.
Doesn't say. He said East. So like, but Golden State has one team. The other people are competitive. You know, like I said, last year it was a
I was
crash
interested.
course. It was a
I was
guaranteed.
interested, but I don't know how many other people was interested.
But last year you knew it was a guaranteed 3-peat. Golden State, Cleveland. You knew that was coming. There was no stopping that train.
It's coming again.
I think it's coming again too.
It's coming again.
If Steph comes back 100%.
I don't think it's coming this year.
Without Steph,
I think it's going to be totally different.
I don't think it's coming this year.
Who you think not making it? Golden State or Cleveland? Who you think not making it? I want to hear this.
I have a feeling it ain't gonna happen again.
So who you think not coming?
he said this last year.
Uh,
Remember that now.
who you think not coming?
I don't know.
Let me ask you a question.
It's gonna be fun, man. The playoff preview, we gonna all say it in the playoff preview.
When Kevin Durant go back to averaging 35 and 40, you won't doubt no more. he's that special.
He get that because in the playoffs, right? You play a game, you get a night off. Then you play a game, you get a night off. It's a different type of animal, and you know who you're playing against.
You have no faith in Houston?
I have faith in Houston.
It's gonna be fun.
But no faith in beating Golden State, though.
Hell no.
If Steph Curry, if Steph Curry's if Steph Curry's 100%, Klay Thompson 100%, Kevin Durant's 100%, and Draymond Green's 100%, Houston got no shot. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm really excited for it this year. I'm excited for it.
My personal opinion, I think Steph is the only injured one. I think Golden State marketed reset.
I said that too. Soon as they wasn't gonna get the first,
I think it was right.
Soon as they wasn't gonna get the first seed, I knew they was
because a rib injury per se, you don't really gotta show that to me personally. Like, oh shit, his ribs hurt.
Was Kevin Durant hurt last year?
He got hurt not before the playoffs. He got hurt in the season. Remember, he missed like
they was faking that too.
Maybe remember he missed like a good 10, 11. He missed a good.
We saw him get hurt.
You think TV got illusions?
We saw him get
hurt. But remember, last year they didn't have the no rest rule like they have this year.
No, this year
that's what I'm saying. Because you said you asked last, but you're not supposed. Who rest?
Harden just rest last game, and it's at rest.
Oh, he did rest.
They're going to have 41.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna see, man. That's why I said soon as
they're going to rest on.
But who do they play?
Some trash team.
That's why I see it. My point exactly.
But y'all didn't let Phil explain. Why you think Houston got a shot at?
I don't know, man. I just got a feeling, son. Like
you think it's his year? Harden gonna win MVP? You think he can get to the chair?
Everything.
If Houston go and they play Cleveland, I got Cleveland in 5.
I got Cleveland too.
Oh no,
y'all niggas is bugging.
They beat Golden State.
They beat Golden State.
They're not being Cleveland.
I think they can sweep Cleveland.
It comes down to superstars, right? Kevin Durant, best player in the series. Second best player, Steph. Dennis Harden. We saw what Harden do in those moments. We saw what Chris Paul did. Kevin Durant and Steph, they proven. You got to go with the winner.
Klay Thompson proven too.
We also see when Kevin Durant was the best player, he choked on the 3-1 lead.
Against who?
Golden State, the best team in the league. A 73-win team, so not even like it was a...
And they should have beat them.
They should have, but it was a 73-win team.
Any team up 3-1, you should win. Any team.
But at the same time, people made a big deal about Draymond getting suspended in that finals versus the Cavs. But they don't say that he didn't get suspended against the OKC for kicking Steven Adams.
Wasn't he one away? No, he got suspended for the Cavs. He was one away from another tech or something.
And what a lot of people don't realize is what Golden State started doing was leaving Roberson open because he couldn't score.
He can't score.
And they started doubling Durant and Westbrook. That's how they beat him.
Roberson can't score. He can't. I don't understand why that nigga
You would put your money on James Harden over Kevin Durant?
I said if Steph is not there. If Steph is not there, the Rockets got a squad. The Golden State bench is not as strong as it used to be, bro.
Of course not.
They said that last year.
No, they didn't.
And they came back and
won. No, they didn't. The bench is trash.
I heard during the season they was missing Bobo, said he was missing this and that, and it came back and won.
But they're.
It comes down.
Their bench is average at best.
I get what you're saying. But I know
one guy can give you 35 in his sleep.
Both guys
James Harden is going to have to do this every
both guys can. If Steph is hurt, you got two guys on that team that can give you 35 days sleep. And then you have another guy, if he's hot, he can give you 42. So like it's like
and make sure Chris Paul can make it to the finals.
That's
the conference finals.
With Steph Curry. Let's see if Steph Curry can make it there. We'll see.
If Chris Paul go down, Rockets are done.
Of course. If any player in the series go down there,
no. If they lose like PJ Tucker,
no, we're not talking about that.
If they lose Trevor Ariza,
those are they defenders.
But if they still have a shot. They still have a shot.
They lose one of them.
They still have a shot though. But if they lose Chris Paul, I think they're completely done. Because Chris Paul gives that extra playmaking ability.
Yes,
like having that. That's what OKC has this shit. OKC's a scary team because you have Paul George now. You don't only have to look at Westbrook to make plays for people. And then Melo can get hot. Okay, I'm not sleeping on OKC. Melo can get hot. But I don't know.
I don't know how people.
I don't know the rest of the
going to run through them.
I don't know the rest of the team. There's gonna be a dogfight, but I don't know. I'm not gonna play. Steven Adams gets slept on. Steven Adams is a beast.
Y'all just giving OKC the first round. That's
and that other dude was a good pickup.
Cool. When it comes to OKC, that pickup of
Brewer. Yeah. I just said that. But don't also, that Joe Johnson pickup might be good. Joe Johnson. Houston.
That's going to be a
Joe Johnson is a good
bench player.
Joe Johnson. But you gotta what you gotta understand, right? Joe Johnson was showing for one game, and they could be a key game. Right. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's gonna be consistent. Joe Johnson was showing for one game, maybe 2 games. He'll probably show one game a series.
As a what option?
Be like a third, fourth option.
And on Houston, he's what? He's probably like the 5th, 6th, 7th option.
No, right, but if he shows up at if he shows up at
he's before Capella.
That's not an option. They don't give.
Capella's an option.
They don't draw plays.
They don't draw plays to him. He's an option. He's an option.
They just don't.
Yo, if Capella doesn't have,
I definitely told niggas about
Capella too. It depends.
You gonna bet your money on Joe Johnson?
No. But what I'm saying
as a role player,
Joe Johnson can give you a game, a series.
Yeah.
A game. You understand what I'm saying?
It's gonna be fun.
A game. He's not gonna give you 3, 4. He's gonna give a game.
I said this in the beginning of the damn season with us. I'm gonna say this in now. Golden State will either get outscored by Houston or they'll get good defense from OKC. I don't have Golden State going to the finals this year.
We'll
I do not have
it's going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm excited to watch. That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at
Houston.
To watch. They're 30.
Both, I don't think it's going to be either one of those teams. We'll see.
They're 31-6 at home. With Houston Rockets.
Nigga, they lost 2 games and all 3 players can play. That's
31-6 in the crib.
That all sounds good till you get in the playoffs and
what you gotta
schemes for you.
What you gotta understand, right?
It sounds good.
What people gotta understand, this year Golden State wasn't the same, but Golden State hung their hat on defense too. They wasn't just scorers.
So what's gonna happen?
Same thing as Houston.
No. Houston just became defensive this year.
Yeah, this year because
Golden State but that's what I'm saying. With the team, I was trying to tell you. What I'm saying, before Kevin Durant, they was defenders, and after Kevin Durant playing more defense this year now. So Golden State they hung their hat on. They wasn't just scorers.
I'm looking at the stats right now. This
regular season means nothing.
What do you mean regular season right now? What are you making off of?
Regular season.
Out of the 8 teams in the West, they gave up the 3rd highest points.
What you gotta understand, right? This is what you gotta understand about regular season and about playoffs. I'm playing you Monday. I'm chilling Tuesday. I'm playing you Wednesday. I'm focusing on you. During the regular season, these niggas coming. We don't care about these niggas. We can beat them. Yo, this nigga, we don't care about these niggas. Yo, these niggas is going 200. We still gonna beat them.
You rank teams and how
that's how you know.
You still have to see how they're playing.
Once
they're not playing good. If Houston was 8,
once the playoffs come, you erase all that shit.
Yeah,
when they had the big 3 in Miami, New York beat these niggas 3 times in the regular season. Got 1 victory in the playoffs. Playoffs mean nothing. Overhyped. Playoffs is just to get the standard. Right. Don't think of, because like I said, you got to look at when they played them. When. All
right, let me give you an example of what he's trying to say. In the regular season, Miami always give Cleveland a fight. Yeah. If the playoffs come, they have no shot in hell. And the Cleveland.
We'll see.
But that's why it don't matter. And how many times Oklahoma beat Golden State this year? 2 or 3? I know
2 out of 3.
And they blew them out both times.
2 out of 3.
But
they got blown out one time too.
But you're still going to give the advantage to Golden State.
Because now you know. Now you know what you got to look out for this. You know who's going to do it. Like I said, to me personally, you play OKC, make Russ be aggressive. Just try to lock down everybody else.
I'm going to say this right now, right? If it can happen. If Kawhi Leonard come back, I guarantee you the Spurs will beat Houston. Okay. If they meet up, I guarantee you.
I think they'll beat a lot of those teams.
Popovich
I think they'll beat a lot of them.
Will game plan for you. Chris Paul and James Harden haven't proven anything.
Chris Paul beat the Spurs in the playoffs.
For them to just come down
and win the title. He had Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan.
Killed that series though. He single-handedly killed that series.
And that's an old Tim Duncan. There wasn't LaMarcus Aldridge. That's a different.
He's an expert.
He's talking about Pop.
By all means, but the rest of the role players that's on that Spurs team, the Murrays, the Parkers, the Ginobilis, They're not playing good ball right now.
But you gotta understand these are role players. But you gotta understand role players
where this
transform when you get like I
can't expect you to do that if you haven't done it.
No, you can't. No,
so
you can't.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. So if you had to bet your money in the playoffs, you will put your money on Joe Johnson before Ginobili?
As of right now?
Yeah.
Watching the games?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, no.
All right, let me.
I put my money on Eric Gordon over Janelle.
All right, let me. All right,
Any other bench player.
Come on. All right, let me put it like this. All right, let me put it like this now, right? A role player in a sense now, right? It's a difference when the focus is Kawhi Leonard. Now, as a role player, no Kawhi Leonard there. Murray's a focus. Anderson's a focus. When Kawhi Leonard's there, he's the focus. Right. So now the open shot that you wasn't getting when he wasn't there, you're gonna get. You're gonna get more open shots when the big dog's there. You get what I'm saying? It's a.
So I hope y'all saying the same thing. I hope y'all saying the same thing for OKC.
Then you got Gasol. Then you got.
It's a difference when the top dog is there.
So let's say San Antonio falls to 5, which is very likely. Y'all got San Antonio beating OKC in the first round.
It's a chance, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they could.
It's a chance. I'm not saying it's a chance. It's a chance.
One they can.
But I'm saying it's a chance. What I'm saying is
I would take San Antonio.
The role players is a difference. When Kawhi's not there, they're technically not role players. Because now they have to step up in his absence. So now when he's there and he's taking off the pressure off of them, you're getting more open shots. Because who you gonna care? Who you gonna care more about?
That's why regular season don't mean that.
I hear all that you're saying, but I'm not putting faith in something I haven't seen.
But you can't.
You're going off of a hunch.
No.
Yes.
So these people wasn't good. Wait, talking about they wasn't good last year when Kawhi was playing.
You're saying that's last year.
All right, but you're judging them without him.
But I'm judging them on based on how they've been playing.
But you're judging them playing without him. I'm judging them playing with him. So you see what I'm saying?
Gonna be that
no, you don't know. You're gonna when you play with a LeBron James, a Kawhi Leonard, a Steph Curry, a Kevin Durant, a James Harden, you're gonna get more open shots than when you play without them. Right or wrong?
Let me ask you a question. Who's the best team in the West?
Right now?
Yeah.
Houston.
Who's the team to beat? Number 3. Who's the best team
in my opinion?
Who's the best team in the East?
In my opinion, I told you.
He is answering for you.
Who's the team to beat? That's why this regular season shit don't mean nothing.
Team to beat.
That's you.
He's
asking him in the opinion.
Cleveland?
No, it's not. It's Toronto.
No, the team to beat, not the only team. The team to beat.
Oh, and the East.
Yeah, it's Cleveland.
Toronto.
No.
But the best team is Toronto.
Hey, time out. Hold on.
Unless you're saying the team.
Hold on. Time out. Rewind. Dub, I got you.
Everybody who's talking, they say,
Dub,
we worried about LeBron.
Okay, Dub, I'm about to say, nobody, that's true.
It's not true.
They asked, when Dwayne Casey, the coach of the Toronto Raptors, who they asked him about? LeBron James. The 76ers, who they asked him about? LeBron James.
Boston Celtics. Toronto too.
Because, that's a roadblock in the East.
But Dwayne Casey, the number 1 seed, they asked about the 3rd seed. So how you gonna sit here and say the Cleveland's not the team to beat?
If you've been to 7 straight finals and you're not the man to beat,
that's crazy. But I'm on record.
That's because they're playing trash.
That's
because the team is trash.
And why you think Golden State is the team to beat? Because they've been there 3 years, so they're the team to beat.
But like I said,
that's based off of y'all opinion.
That's what I'm saying.
That's based off of everybody's opinion.
I didn't have
not true. Stop saying that. That's not true.
That's based off of.
Wait, hold on. So what would be the biggest?
And I'm looking at Cleveland.
What would be the biggest upset in the East?
Y'all basing off of previous. Like, yes, LeBron.
That's what I said.
LeBron's been there year after year, but has LeBron had to change the whole team within a year? Like, he has a whole new team that he started with in the first half of the year, and now you're expecting this team to come in and make it through the finals. Make it through the playoffs to the finals. They're the favorite.
What do you mean?
I would have to see it.
With the way the Cleveland's playing right now.
When you got number 23 in the team, son, you're the target.
Keep thinking that. Like I said, you can think that until you see a chance. I don't have a problem with you thinking
What do you mean by that?
I mean that Cleveland is not, in terms of
chemistry. No, you said you never saw LeBron switch teams. What do you mean by that? Because he went from Miami to Cleveland, so that's 2 different teams. Are you saying with stars, or are you saying
no? My premise on bringing it up was the fact that LeBron had a whole different team when he started the season with, right? They made and they made
that y'all thought that was going to make the finals.
That they thought on paper was very good.
Exactly.
They got rid of all those paper players, gave him a new team in February. And you're saying that he's going to be clicking with this team in February that, as you can see, that's not really going on right now. And now we're going to the playoffs. You're saying this is still the favorite team out of the East.
They weren't clicking last year this time either.
The fact that
They weren't clicking last year.
But what's the difference between this year and last year?
You got number 23.
They had an 82 season. 82 game season.
Not a regular season type thing.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I am a look at what happened, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna give
if you're seeing something, you say
the cuz. It's cuz. Like LeBron is by far the best player in the league.
So JR and Shuck was there at the beginning of the year that they went to the furnace, or they came at the trade deadline. Mozgov and
Bruh, you talking about pieces? We just talked about 5 players that came in.
You still got the main core.
4 to 5 players.
You still
who's the
you
core?
still got the main core.
If you saying LeBron James the core,
you still got number 23.
I hear what y'all saying.
That's the roadblock in the East.
Listen,
I hear what y'all saying. Because he's done it before. I think he's gonna do it again. Which is a good.
And then when he do it, it's gonna be a cakewalk. But keep on.
I'm not saying that's gonna be a cake. I'm just saying if he does it, that's more power. That's
if Kyrie's not injured.
You got Cleveland going to the finals this year?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't really have Cleveland as my favorite. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got Boston as my favorite.
What year did you have Cleveland as your favorite?
Out of the East?
Yeah.
Probably the last 2 or 3 years, really.
Huh?
I mean, ever since LeBron been there, since he had his core, like when he was in Miami, they were the favorite. When LeBron had, even when he was
Kyrie and Love,
2nd or 3rd seed, I'm still picking the best over to Toronto. I don't have Toronto. Toronto is another one that's been the best, and they failed. So I don't have Toronto's coming out.
So wait, so who you have coming out?
I said I favored Boston. I think Boston is gonna be a good team.
I gotta see him with Kyrie, man. I gotta see
this year.
I gotta see him.
If Kyrie can come back out,
Kyrie might come back.
That's what I want to see. If he don't come back, they don't got a shot.
If he don't, then that's a different story. I'm banking on Boston.
If he do, we'll see.
So right now, Boston
will see it.
But I feel what y'all saying. LeBron's the best player in the world. I understand the premise, but
right now be Boston at home.
What he has on his plate, what he has on his plate right now, there's been no other player that has to do what y'all saying he's gonna be able to do.
So if you make it to the finals, you moving them up more notches.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that.
How you can't doubt the man, and then if he do it, you got to move him up there.
No,
if you ain't believing he gonna do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying, brother.
You can't doubt the man for something.
That's not what I'm saying, brother. We're not gonna get into the LeBron Kobe talk tonight.
No, we ain't gonna do that.
Or MJ talk, but LeBron he's a beast, and I admit that to everybody and all the fans out there that LeBron is dope. Like I just don't put him in the canister that everybody else put him in. But in this point where we talking about today, if LeBron could turn this new improved team into a playoff running team, that would be a sight. That'd be something good to see in the playoffs. I won't hold you, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
We'll see. It's gonna be interesting.
But I hope it does.
I'm actually excited.
Because if it doesn't, I feel like y'all soul is gonna drop.
They got excuse line though. They got excuses.
Why you say that?
Just because y'all love Bron. This is cool. It's like he's a dope player.
I love Bron, but last year I said Golden State had the better team. So it's not about who you like, it's about what makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Until
that's a fact.
The man is the roadblock, right? If you a GM or if you in the East, you're building to get past him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
And if you're gonna put your money on Kyrie over LeBron, again, you want something.
I didn't say Kyrie.
I said Boston.
I said Boston. I'm not picking one player. I'm looking
at
how teams are playing.
So you're gonna go with 2 rookies. I mean, 1 rookie,
a sophomore,
a hurt Kyrie Irving. That's what you're gonna go to stop LeBron.
A hurt Kevin Love. A hurt Hood. An inconsistent J.R. Smith. An inconsistent George Hill. I got Bron and Clarkson. Those are the only people that play consistent on the Cavs.
I don't even think they play consistent. I'll give Larry Nance more consistency than.
I'm not even putting Larry Nance in there.
Clarkson is gonna trash.
And how many times have LeBron proven he could take trash to the finals before?
Yes.
Not against crazy competition.
That is very true. He has done that in the past.
You said
what? Detroit was the class of the East.
Okay.
How you gonna say class? Detroit was the class of the East.
Y'all gotta remember,
played Detroit.
The whole team has not played together.
Fact.
Who was not there?
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love just came back.
Yeah, they got a couple of good games in. They still got their ass bust.
And now Kyle Korver been out.
Now Kyle Korver.
All right, so
that is a big
so bring this back now, right?
Definitely a big ass.
So now if Toronto and Houston don't make it, do they get shamed if they don't make the finals?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They the number one seed.
If they lose,
no, but I'm talking to
no. That's a good question. Hold on, that's a good question. I like that question.
If they lose to Golden State in 6 or 7 games and it's a good game and everybody play good, they won't. But if they
James Harden has no more room for error. He choked last year. So you got no more passes.
So say
you choked last year and you choked the year before.
He did choke last year.
So you have no more. You have no more room for error. You can't, and you went and got Chris Paul. So now you can't choke no more. Okay,
that's a fact.
He cannot choke no more.
So it's finals or
now we would have
choke.
Now we would have to see what the choke
or championship
or bust.
Okay. Now we would have to see what the
finals don't matter different. You got to win.
Yeah, you got to win the time.
You got to win.
You got Chris Paul.
All right.
You got your call number one in the NBA, right?
And 99.9% chance MVP this year.
Yeah, good job.
So
he got it, but he's not unanimous like Steph.
He had a chance to be unanimous.
Steph year was unbelievable.
He had a chance.
James Harden,
he's not gonna be unanimous.
He had a chance. He had a chance to be unanimous until LeBron said that dickhead.
He's not
before that he wasn't.
No, yes, I heard from voters that he wasn't.
LeBron had a great year.
Y'all are not voters, so y'all.
If they had unanimous and they because like. It's so many people that was in it. It was so many people in that conversation. It was so many people in the conversation.
All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Steph averaged 30. Steph hit 400 threes. Steph team won 73 games. There's a reason he was unanimous. Harden is nowhere near that.
He was going to be unanimous.
But he was going to be unanimous. You don't know that. He ain't unanimous.
Okay, he was going to be unanimous.
You didn't hear every voter. You didn't hear that. Don't do that.
I heard from the majority of voters that we.
You don't. What's majority? How many people vote?
There's a lot of voters that I didn't know. You're right. But again,
you said majority though. Don't do that.
I said majority.
But how many voters you heard from? He wasn't. I don't think he was
because the voters are now shown
as big as because remember it was such a big deal when Steph won unanimous. People would hate it. I don't think it's gonna be another one for a long time. Because the way that people,
matter of fact, I don't think
the way people criticize that, I don't think so.
I think LeBron gets some votes, which is a problem.
Steph was above everybody.
You can't say LeBron getting votes is a problem.
It is a problem.
It's
a huge problem.
He's in year 15, averaging 28.
Yeah, and he had MVP is about throughout the season. LeBron James had terrible months this season. Terrible months. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
MVP based on months or the whole season?
I just said that.
Okay.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's based on the whole season, and
go back to them voters you have terrible. All right, but keep it going.
If you go through the whole season,
when you say terrible months, you mean him or the team?
No, him personally. He had bad months. He had where he was one of the worst defenders in the league, where he wasn't averaging the same amount of points.
James Harden was one of the worst defenders in the league every day.
That's also untrue. Now, how do you know that? That's what I'm trying to say.
What's his defensive rating?
I'm going to show you.
So when he guard people, how much do they average?
I'm going to make sure I show you.
All right, show me how much when he guard people, how much do they average? Show me that. That's all I'm going to know. Just show me that.
I'm going to show you.
All right, I'm not knocking you. Please show me that.
Because I'm glad you said it because you're not watching the game.
Okay,
so what you got to say,
At the same time, they gonna give it to Harden, but he's not an MVP.
He deserved it this year.
Nah, he deserved it this year. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
But unanimous? Hell no. He's nowhere near that.
The only person that's gonna get first place votes is LeBron, and that's gonna be because
if Steph didn't get hurt, Steph was gonna get one or two.
No, not first place votes. He wouldn't have got first place.
How is Dame Lillard not gonna be in it?
He's gonna get second place.
He's wilding right now.
That's who should be second place.
He's wilding right now.
That's who should be second place. No, Dame Lillard should be second place.
Anthony Davis
wilding right now.
No Cousins.
But again, like we said, MVP is about the whole year, not about them both surging at the end of the season. That's what they're doing.
What was you about to say, Al?
Yo, I'm saying MVP. That's why I like this MVP vote because he's the one. He put up the color stats, but he's not the most valuable piece to the team.
Okay. Chris Paul missed 20 games.
Yeah, it don't matter. Last year you was the second runner to MVP. Now you get a Hall of Fame point guard.
Who missed 20 games?
We got to
missed 20 games.
So my question,
Chris Paul did add some help to the team.
My question: Did Harden get better this year versus last year?
No, he didn't say it.
No, he got slightly better.
I don't know. I don't see that.
He got better defensively.
But hold on.
Show me that.
But the bigger thing is, what does that coach do for players? He turned Steve Nash to a 2-time MVP.
He turned Jeremy Lin to Lin Sanity.
I hope we get to it. I hope we get to it.
He turned Jeremy Lin to Lin Sanity. Did he not?
I hope we get to it.
So is it harder or is it the coach?
What did Jeremy Lin do since? Real shit.
Amari Stoudemire
was a stud.
Let's say this.
Steve Nash
he got a second place last year, and he got a second place before.
What did he do after that though?
He got hurt.
Which he also should have won.
In New York.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna win it with it though.
He got hurt.
Good job. I'm very glad.
Yo, he had. Oh, come on. This is a prime example. Forget the big names. Nobody knew who Boris Diaw was in Atlanta.
Joe Johnson.
Joe Johnson.
He gave Joe Johnson his name.
Quentin Richardson was irrelevant in the Clippers.
He was good in Brooklyn too.
You said what?
Quentin Richardson was irrelevant in the Clippers.
Where he was in before Brooklyn.
He was in Phoenix, but I'm saying
so why
then
did
he was
Wait,
good.
time out. Wait, whoa. It's a whole gap. Where was Atlanta? The fuck?
He wasn't good in Atlanta?
He was good in Atlanta, but you said he was good in Brooklyn. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. He wasn't good in Brooklyn.
I think he was.
He wasn't.
He was in mad games.
This is say you said Darren Williams was good in Brooklyn, and when I showed you the stats, he wasn't good. He wasn't good. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. Look that up when you next. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. He wasn't good. I'm telling you, he wasn't good in Brooklyn. When you done, look it up. He wasn't good in Brooklyn. By the numbers, he wasn't good in Brooklyn.
That's what I'm saying. It's subjective.
He just got the bag. Atlanta wanted to get rid of that money they gave him. Remember, they gave that nigga the $125 million contract. Yeah, but like I said, you gotta think about the niggas. But both was nobody before D'Antoni. Quentin Richardson wasn't nobody in the Clippers.
Yeah, Tim Thomas looking like
Tim Thomas was looking. Boris Diaw was nobody in Atlanta. You understand what I'm saying?
He had Boris Diaw looking.
Jeremy Lin was looking. Lin Sandy was crazy.
Nigga, look what he did for PJ Tucker, Capella. Who are these dudes? They gonna be on other teams. They'll be bums.
Bro, y'all dropping these names like they really somebody.
PJ Tucker's an important piece to Houston, is he not?
I mean,
okay.
PJ Tucker.
Okay.
But you talking about Tim Thomas?
Tim Thomas was important to Phoenix. He was definitely
Hold on. Let them shit on them because they beat Kobe twice. So keep going.
Yeah.
That same bums beat Kobe twice. So keep going.
Okay, so what we talking about?
So they was trash though, right?
I'm talking about Tim Thomas, bro. You talking about the team?
He was relevant in Phoenix.
He shitted on Kobe and them in that series.
He started shooting.
Remember what he was doing in Yayo?
Anyway.
Oh yeah, he definitely was.
He actually played good in San Antonio too, right?
But that's after Phoenix.
I'm gonna find this entire. I have to find
Phoenix
the
made
whole
Boris.
thing, but that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
But let me look for the whole article because there's a whole article about his improved defense, especially.
You said Big O?
But that didn't say anything.
Remember, D'Antoni was the coach of Shaq last decent season.
I'm gonna look for the whole article.
Yeah. You say all that to say is the reason why I brought that up is because, as y'all said, like Harden definitely gonna get it. And I told you that earlier in the season.
He's definitely gonna get it.
Go back to previous episodes. I told him way back when that Harden was gonna get it.
We agreed that Harden. We all said Harden was gonna get it though.
Somebody said LeBron in the beginning.
But
I said that LeBron would get it if they won number one in the East. I said that.
And LeBron, and look what LeBron is: more rebounds, more assists. What Harden got? 3 more points than LeBron?
More assists? No, LeBron.
Hey, Harden ain't blowing LeBron out the water.
Harden got more assists though.
No, LeBron has more assists than Harden.
Oh,
and more rebounds. And better field goal percentage. We're not gonna go.
And more field goals made.
Yeah, we're not gonna go on all of that.
And LeBron has a decreased free throw percentage.
In his 15th
year. His free throw percentage been shit.
I'm saying it's decreased.
In his 15th year.
It's been shit forever though. His free throw percentage. He was never a free throw shooter. His free throw percentage always been shit.
But now it's worse.
LeBron James, his shit always been shit. No, but like bring up his free throw percentage.
Actually, his free throw percentage went up last year. So I don't know what the stats are.
Chris is a typical LeBron hater.
And y'all are typical James Harden?
I don't hate neither one.
So there you go.
I respect both.
I'm a realist right here. So
I respect both.
Subjective criticism is all welcome.
But like I said, all I say.
I'm making a bold statement. The Houston Rockets won't get to the second round of the playoffs.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
Say some money talk right now. What's up?
Nah, don't bet no money on that. They're gonna make it out the
I'm
first.
we can bet some push up and some need to be better on that.
I guarantee you.
Wait. You gotta think about it. He look good on paper, but you got 2 of the biggest choke artists in playoff history on the same team.
But when you say that, then that's not true.
Chris Paul never made out the second round.
No, but what he said is 2 of the biggest chokers in playoff history. So that's clearly untrue. So
he never made out the second round.
How many times James
So there's no other stars that
many times
what are you saying?
Harden
So what are
He
we
choked,
talking
but
about?
he choked in the finals.
Okay.
Choked in the conference finals.
Okay.
Choked in the second round.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it conference final a choke.
Yeah, I'm just glad you said the court.
How much turnovers he had in the closeout game? That's
11 or 13.
The closeout game is choking. The closeout game is choking.
Not series.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between series and games.
All right. The most important game is the closeout game, is it not?
Yes, of course.
That's choking.
When
you have to show up.
When you choke one game,
when you choke at the most,
Yo, Chris.
hold on. When you choke, hold on. Come on.
They're taping it, bro.
No, I want to
go back to this episode.
No, I want to know something.
When you say something, you gotta.
I want to ask you a question. Choking is when you choke at the most important moment,
of course,
right? Not you can play if it's a 5-game series, right? And you have 4 good games, and the 5th game is the closeout, and you choke. What are they gonna remember?
That is
No, hold on. I'm gonna come to you. What are they gonna remember?
Yeah, last game.
What are they gonna remember? What are they gonna remember? What are they gonna remember? The 4 good games?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Totality. The totality.
So why?
If you don't, Nick Rice said the same thing.
I'm not Nick Wright.
Okay, I'm just saying. So it's not like this is just opinion based.
I'm not Nick Wright.
This is opinion based.
Yeah, when you see Nick Wright,
I'm not Nick Wright.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm
this
just
is the only.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, you'll put a Nick Wright thing. Yeah, you'll put up a Nick Wright thing. What about LeBron James?
What I'm saying right now is. You can have 4. You can have 4 games.
Playoff history.
Let me say something.
All players in
Let me say something. You can have 4. You can have 4 games. You can have 4.
Let me ask a question.
Go ahead.
Go.
In the Western Conference in the last couple years, who has been the biggest two disappointing plays?
James Harden. You remember that play when Steph and Clay double teamed him and he couldn't get the shot?
Yes, that's a double team. Yes. And how much points did he have?
Pass the ball.
Yeah, he did try to pass the ball. He got the ball turned over.
Did he choke?
One at a time.
Dwight Howard passed him the ball at the top of the key into a double team. And he had 35. We had a triple-double that game.
Did he choke?
So what are you saying? And they were down by 1.
Wait, triple-double with... So he had a quadruple-double because he had multiple turnovers.
Okay, again.
You can't like that.
But
That's
not true.
That's your quadruple-double.
That's not true.
How many turnovers?
He had the 11 turnovers in the game 5. We're talking about game 1 and 2. So
no, he just said the last game.
No, that wasn't the last.
What? He just said...
Okay, let him say what he's talking about.
In the last game of the series, he got double teamed the last play of the game. That's what he said.
What game are you talking about?
I'm talking about the game when Kawhi didn't play and he
you're not talking about that game.
You remember that
You're talking about the double team.
The double team was the last game of the series.
The double team was in game 2 when they was coming down the court.
It wasn't, but he still choked.
Okay, again, so that's not a choke, and that's not what you're talking about. So he didn't have a quadruple-double. He had 11 turnovers, and that was the only game he had 11 turnovers. But the first 2 games...
How many turnovers?
The first 2 games...
In the playoffs?
The first 2 games when he played against Golden State, he had a triple-double. He had 35, 10, and 8.
How many games they won?
They won 1.
Oh.
And that's not that's not only his fault.
How many?
They won 1 game.
Damn.
And that's not only his fault.
How many triple doubles
they had? That's not only his fault. He had 2 triple doubles.
Shit. Wait, so
and they won 1 game?
How much games did LeBron win when he averaged a triple double?
He won
1. So come on, it's okay.
Hold on, LeBron.
It's okay. It's not a choke though. It's just you lost to a good team.
LeBron won enough to have 3 championships.
That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about we're gonna go broad spectrum. We're gonna go broad spectrum. We're not talking about case by case.
But hold on.
Case by case.
Hold on. Wait. Before we go, I got one thing to say, right? Which is worse? Losing to Kevin Durant and Golden State? Or losing a game without Kawhi? And who else ain't played? Was that
Tony Parker.
And Tony Parker. Which is worse? CT? Let's CT go.
That was worse.
Hold on, let's CT go.
That was worse.
Which one is worse, CT?
You right. It's worse.
Kawhi Leonard was worse. Of course.
And
that was a bad game.
And
what happened in the game before? Yes, with help and a better team. Yes. With help and a better team. And Cleveland is going to touch Golden State with one of the worst teams in the league. Copy that. So we will see.
You said what else?
Didn't that one game when they beat Golden State, it was some fraudulent call with Clay Thomas?
No.
Oh, the push-off. Yes.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
When he came, yeah. The push-off. When he came down court and he pushed Clay and he hit the shot. Yes. The push-off. Yes, that's how they won the game.
And this is who we gonna put
That's how they won the game.
So
that's the one game they won. They didn't call that offensive foul.
Okay.
He pushed
Can we have 2 different
things? Or what about the game that he fouled him and he lost the game? What are we talking about?
Wait.
So
Let me ask you a question. How many finals James Harden been to?
One.
Wait. No. Let me rephrase the question. How many finals James Harden been to where he was a superstar?
None.
And this is who gonna be Golden State?
Okay. How many did Kevin Durant go to?
Wait, finals? Wait, he was the man?
2.
Oh, he went to. He had 2.
Yeah.
He was OKC at 73-19, who he joined. But it's okay when he was by himself.
You know why CT throwing shots? Because when it's all said and done, Durant and Curry gonna be better than Kobe Austin.
Says who?
I guarantee you, Durant is.
Karan Butler today said that Kobe was top 3.
They got Steph Curry.
I was surprised about that. Karan Butler. I was surprised.
We in all of it?
No, he's not. What is that?
We got time.
Is any of the people or any of the commentators who talk in all of it? That's exactly.
Hold on. What you said?
I was asking the same question. You asked him. He asked if Karan Butler was the whole thing.
No, he not.
Okay. Is Will Breeze? Is he Breeze?
Is my man Shannon Sharp in the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Right! What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with it? Is Chris Carter in the Hall of Fame? Mom, what are you really talking about? There's a lot of Hall of Famers. There's a lot of Hall of Famers. What are we talking about?
We're not going to talk about Karan Butler because clearly, I'm going to give you a perfect example, right?
Oh, my God.
Nick Wright made Jim Jackson look dumb on TV, right?
No,
because Jim Jackson. Hold on.
Let him talk.
He said his opinion.
All right, cool.
You gotta talk.
Jim Jackson said Kobe Bryant never let them down, right? Kobe would never. What did he say? He would never let up on you. Nick Wright brought up a time where Jim Jackson was on the court where Kobe let them down. And what Jim Jackson say? Yeah, I was shocked too. But I remember Jim Jackson saying, "Oh, I played with Michael. I played with Kobe. I played with nigga. You played 3 years with LeBron." His first 3 years. So you gonna judge LeBron when you was fully with Kobe? No. You really gonna do that? Does that make sense?
I hope that we can go back to this.
Of course, we can always.
I hope we can go back to this.
And what LeBron was doing in year 3?
I can hope
30 a night.
I can hope you can, because I ain't gonna bring up the Jordan stuff in the first 3 years that you throw Jordan under the bus with. We're not gonna talk about that.
No,
we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep
topic focus.
Michael is one of the.
We're gonna keep it topic focus.
You see the most influential list. Steph is above Kobe also.
Steph has a chance of being better than Kobe Bryant.
Again, are we going to go for lists?
No, I'm just saying. Steph is
a lot of lists that we can go to.
Super influenced.
Wait, hold on.
Because Colin Coward said
hold on. What number was James Harden on that list?
I don't know.
God damn
I didn't see the whole 100. I didn't see no, it's 100. It's 100 people on the list.
What number James Harden was?
I don't know.
I have to check.
Wait, how many years? Who been in the league first? Harden or Steph?
I think they were for the same time.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Steph already all-time great.
Okay, so
Steph already all-time great.
James Harden's there.
Wait, hold on. You don't think Steph is an all-time great?
I honestly do.
You don't think so?
I think so.
You don't think so?
But
on your list.
I'm gonna tell you now.
So you don't think so?
Right
what is an all-time great?
Remember, he said Reggie Miller is better than Steph.
The slam list?
Remember.
The slam list?
No.
What list? What are we
based on what he did.
What list?
He's a legend already.
Time out. Sure. Off the. He has 2 titles and 2 MVPs. That's already all-time great.
What list?
All-time great.
All-time great list.
Doesn't matter.
Because anybody can say that. Okay,
Steph Curry. Steph Curry's at least top. Steph Curry's at least top 50.
Okay.
At least top 50.
Yeah.
I'm top 20.
I'm just saying.
He in there in the 20s.
I'm just saying. I'm saying because he asked for a number. I'm giving him a number. Steph is top 50 all time. No.
I would say yeah.
Okay, so that's an all-time great.
Okay, cool.
Because how many people come? How many people?
How many? 15. I'm thinking about like those.
But you know how you get in that all-time great room? You gotta have them rings. So when James Harden at the door,
that's what I was
saying. You gotta be
not necessarily.
There you go. Because there are people on that.
Not necessarily. I got Barkley on that list. I got Barkley on that list.
Okay,
there you go.
But he's an innovator.
Yeah.
I don't know. Barkley should have been on that influence list.
Barkley can't get on
the 100 list.
No, it's not top 12. There's 100 people there.
Yeah, I'm 100.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say if Harden gets some rings, I guarantee he's gonna break that list.
Of course, but we'll see.
Guarantee.
Right time.
If he gets the first round to get that ring, baby.
Very true.
But James Harden.
All you gonna do is say, "Oh, good shit, Rockets." That's all you gonna say.
Right. But
we
James,
just have to move on. That's all.
But James
we'll
Harden,
just move on.
James Harden will never be in that top 15 discussion ever. Steph Curry will.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant will.
On your list.
James Harden won't.
On your list. Because there's a bunch of lists.
You know what Steph is doing?
There's a bunch of lists.
Yo, Steph got these niggas in the park now. Shooting from half court. He redefines the game.
That's why he's on the list.
Ain't nobody in the park like this.
Because he has
Steph.
Nobody's doing this.
But Steph, no, not the Steph. Steph have.
He got the hit factor.
He got smaller niggas feeling they can make it to the league without being athletic. That's what Steph. And that's why a lot of smaller niggas. That's why a lot of smaller niggas like Steph over LeBron. That's why niggas look at Trae Young.
Iverson did that too.
But Iverson, but Iverson wasn't steady. Iverson showed little niggas to be failing. Iverson influenced a nigga like IT.
Like Trae Young.
Yeah, which is also
you know what I'm saying?
Good breaking ground.
Don't say Iverson influenced IT. Come on.
No, I'm not saying IT is as good as him, but I'm talking about a little nigga driving to the whole.
AI influenced the
swag.
Yeah,
he brought the swag.
I'm talking about the use because
but that's why Iverson's on that list. Not even that. But Iverson's on the list because of the swag. So Iverson's on that list.
That's why when you get in that room, right? When you get in that room, you had to redefine that game, right? I see Michael over there. I see Braun over there. Steph is in there. But Harden, CT can't get in.
No, that's a fact. He's not in there yet. But I guarantee if he ends up with the same amount of chips as Steph does,
you think he's going to be better than Dwayne Wade?
Harden?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what people was talking about, man. We'll see.
That's a good question.
Because if he gets an MVP,
if
he gets an MVP, Dwayne Wade doesn't.
Dwayne Wade got 3 of them bad boys.
Yeah. Oh, he do?
3 titles. 3 titles.
Oh, okay.
Dwayne Wade got one of the highest scoring averages in the finals history.
You're right. That's it.
Same play.
You know what I'm saying?
Overrated, but okay. That's cool.
Overrated is based.
I'm just saying, that's the same player because you like to say who
all right,
said
Kimbo,
one,
back to what I'm saying. Listen.
Exactly.
Dwayne Wade got 3 of them bad boys, CT. Okay. Dwayne Wade plays defense, CT.
That's one of the best shot blocking 2 guards ever.
Do you watch the games or you just say because what you see on TV?
Dwayne Wade at one point was one of the top dogs in that league.
That's a fact.
We don't. What year? Hold on. Phil, matter of fact, I ain't hear from you in a minute. Give me the year James Harden was the top player in the NBA. Let me wait. Go. Because Steph was at a point. Durant was.
Says who? And
LeBron
who says who? On what list?
What year was all right, CT.
On what
year
list?
was Harden the best player in the NBA?
On what list? People are saying it now because he's going to win MVP. Yeah.
He's the best player in the NBA right
People
now.
are saying it now because he won MVP.
People are saying that.
People are saying it now.
I get that. People are saying that.
Wait, hold on.
I'm just saying people are saying that.
So he's better than Kevin Durant?
Yeah, people are saying it now.
Hold on, bro. Let's get it.
It's arguable, bro. I can't say. I got.
If you're speaking this season, you could say yes.
Yeah,
you can
explain
slip.
Explain that.
People are saying it now.
Explain that. Why?
No, I'm just saying.
Overall, he's better than Kevin Durant? Overall?
No.
Overall, you said he said what year?
He's not better. He's not better than LeBron James.
It's year by year.
No.
Oh, but look, okay, y'all niggas.
No, I'm just saying. This year he's considered.
I wouldn't put.
I'm gonna finish that. This year he will be the thing, but he's not better than them. This year
he considered.
Yeah, but he's not.
You know what? Since y'all say that this year's championship year, if Harden get it done,
in your opinion,
if he choke like he always do,
and if LeBron chokes, we'll see. If he loses,
LeBron can't choke. He got 3 of them.
Yeah, well, you can still choke.
You
can still choke.
All right, what's your definition?
We gotta get a definition of choke down.
Yeah. I clearly don't.
3 weeks for Ricky Rubio and them celebrate their victory in Houston.
Oh.
In Houston. Wow, so they're going to beat them in
I'm going to make a bold prediction. Chris Paul get hurt by the second round. Book me on that one.
Book you?
Me on that
Chris
one.
Paul get hurt in the middle of game 2.
First round?
Yeah, knock on wood. I want the fair fight.
I got to say that too. If he get hurt, then that's not fair competition.
No, you got James Harden.
If he gets hurt, it's not fair competition. Because that's all they're going to say. If Houston beat Golden State without Curry, they're going to say the same thing.
Different breed.
We'll see.
Wait a minute. That year that Houston won one game against Golden State, Steph Curry was out.
Yeah, that was when they was in 8th place. That was when they was in 8th place.
Wait.
And they still beat them.
Wait, the great James Harden was in AC before?
Mm-hmm.
Don't put him on that list.
What list?
Don't put him on that list.
What list?
CT, he's not in that room.
What list? What room? He didn't say he was in it.
He didn't say he was in it. Hold on, CT. You been in the club before, right? They got that red velvet row, right? Where some motherfuckers come right in there. Then they got that other shit.
Once you win that MVP,
you gonna wait online about 30 minutes. The club is packed right now. That's what James Harden is doing. For
sure.
He on the outside.
And who else is out there with him?
Where James Harden?
Yeah, who else?
Little Paul George. Carmelo Anthony.
Okay.
But who's in that?
No. Who else is out there with him?
Oh, what, James Harden?
Yeah.
Who else we got out there? Chris Paul.
Okay.
We got
Blake Griffin.
Trying to be funny. That's what you're doing.
Blake.
Oh, Blake
got it.
Club? There you go. So your club is null and void. No, it's okay.
Let me explain.
Okay.
Blake got it.
His club is trash.
You
got Blake in there?
Blake the janitor. Blake the janitor for the club. Somebody got the
janitor is
but let me keep going.
The club is popping, right?
But you know who in that VIP section?
No, that. Oh, God.
You got Michael. You got LeBron. Oh. You got Kobe on the other side trying to get it. Michael trying to slip something to LeBron to get him in, but it ain't working. But James Harden, if he the best, like you said, this year's championship or bust.
So say you.
So
it should be championship or bust for LeBron. Oh, so it's not championship.
You're not driving home, are you?
No, I can't.
It's okay. Well, like I said, we're gonna revisit this when the playoffs come.
You can't keep mentioning James Harden with LeBron.
It's gonna be very fun. We're gonna watch some games together. We're gonna see what happens.
Hold on, Phil. You been quiet. How many rings LeBron got?
3.
How many James Harden got?
0.
So we can't put him in the same class.
Okay. So
how many rings Dwayne Wade got?
You can do that with a lot of people.
How many James Harden got?
You can do that with a lot.
We can't put him in the same class.
That
how many rings Steph Curry got?
How
many Harden got?
Wait.
So we can't put him in the same
class. Hold on. I just got a quick question for Chris. Chris, you my man. You know I love you, bro.
You know that man.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question now, right? You said it's not considered choking if you have 3 good games and you fuck up the 4th game or whatever.
I judge your overall series as what if you choke or not.
So now with the factor of the LeBron James shit, right? Mm-hmm. He has 3 rings.
Yeah.
He only had out of 8 finals. He only had 1 shitty finals. So the ones that he lost doesn't matter.
Who said
based on what you're choking?
I didn't say that he choked. He just lost.
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying. Because a lot of people
he brought up the 4-1. What you meant by that?
But like I'm saying, a lot of people like to.
Don't say a lot of people. We got CT here.
Which one? No, I'm saying like.
What are you saying?
I'm saying. I'm saying that because a lot of people say that Jordan is better because of the ring.
I think that you're also trying to come into a
No. This is a conversation of.
They scared
him
of
losing.
Yeah, hold on. They scared of that conversation today.
Him losing titles and shit like that shit in effect because he never played bad.
That doesn't mean you lost. We're not talking about.
But that's what
Jordan got swept in the first round. He was killing, but he got swept.
But nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that.
People talk about that.
Who? Name somebody. Give me 5 people that talk about that.
Okay.
Give me 5. You say no because you're making
all the reporters for the MVP. Give them 5.
Give me 5. Give me 5. No, not the voters. Give me 5 for the Jordan topic.
I don't.
Okay.
All right.
Give me 2. Give me 2.
Again.
If you give me 2, I'll leave it alone.
Give them
Stephen A. and Chris Carter.
Wait, hold on. Stephen A. and Chris Carter, and they both said they super fans of who?
They both in the Hall of Fame.
They both like the Jordan fan. Wait, what Hall of Fame Stephen A? Stephen A. the Hall of Fame?
The Coon Hall of Fame.
He's going to be the Hall of Fame.
How you know that's the thing?
How many rings? How many rings Chris Carter got?
Oh Lord, that's not what he said, because I think you're confusing what I'm saying. Losing. I think you're considering what I'm saying. Losing and choking. Losing and choking is 2 different things.
2 different things, fellas.
Now, just because you lost, don't mean I'm not saying I'm shitting on you for choking, but you just lost.
Choking?
No, if you lose and choke. No. What if you lose and choke?
That's usually what happens. If you lose.
Choke.
You don't have to lose to choke.
Listen, choking is also if you're a player like James Harden and you're supposed to make it to the Western Conference Finals and you don't.
So say you.
That's also choking.
So say you.
Even because LeBron can have a quadruple double. And if the game shot goes to him and he doesn't hit the shot, he's still choked.
That's his
definition.
So that's what people would say choking.
That's not my definition. If you have 45 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and you miss a shot, the ball just doesn't go in. That's not a choke.
To me, that's not
choking. Shoot the ball and it missed. That happens. Now, if you, I don't know, that's not choking.
Let Big O slap some cheeks.
Chris, I got a question for you. In the 2012 finals, the Thunder had a choke artist on their bench. Do you know the name of that choke artist?
No.
James Harden.
No.
Thank you.
Again, I will subject y'all to the Chris Bosh, Bill Simmons podcast where they said exactly what they did to James Harden.
We ain't here for the white man shit.
Say again.
I respect you, Bill Simmons though. You wrong with that, but we're not here for that shit. We talking about.
No, I'm just saying because nobody knew.
Hold on, we want to know what Chris Battel.
Because I'm not a reporter.
Chris Battel, we want to know.
I'm not a reporter, so I'm going to listen to a player who was on the team who said what they did, and they said that they keyed on James Harden out of all of the other players because he was the one that was felicitating, and they locked him up.
But they couldn't lock Kevin Durant, who averaged 30.
Yeah, he averaged 30, he averaged 26, and they lost 4-1. So and James Harden was the one that played
the greatest player in NBA.
So say I'm just like I said, I'm not a reporter. I wasn't there. I heard that, and I was very enlightened. I was extremely enlightened on what Chris Bosh said about it. I was like, wow.
And they had one of the players inside of the velvet rope, Kevin Durant, right? He inside of velvet rope. He was on the same team.
Yeah, but I don't. At that time, I don't put him in there. I wouldn't put him in there personally at that time.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
You were saying
he didn't have his MVP yet?
He did. I still don't put him in there.
Okay, exactly.
Wait, no, what?
Quote unquote.
What did CT say? We said CT.
I was saying that y'all brought up the OKC finals, and y'all saying that Harden choked, but it was supposed to be the best player on the court at that particular time. As you're saying, if somebody was behind the velvet rope in the VIP,
I like that.
I.e., Kevin Durant.
I like
no,
that.
you don't.
Yo, but wait, before we go.
Talk to me.
What did that say Kevin Durant do to Kobe and the Lakers?
What does that have to do?
That year, CT, come on. Don't do that to the viewers.
So what are we talking about?
They beat Kobe, what, 4-1? Why Kobe got smacked by them like that?
But we got to talk about that.
CT, you just brought up the velvet rope, so we're going to bring up Kobe. Why Kobe got smacked 4-1? Tell the viewers at home.
Well, that's going to be the next episode then, because we about to go in.
So,
don't pull up.
Wait. I can kill if I don't bring this up. Shout out to Kemba Walker for becoming the Hornets all-time leading scorer last night.
That shit live from Charlotte.
Shout out to LeBron sending the message to Jordan again. In Charlotte. Because Jordan always hating on LeBron. Listen, you bald head motherfucker. Yeah, I go.
Yo, that's another episode of Brooklyn Trash Talk. Shout out everybody. Please like, subscribe, all that support. Please. Thank you.